Hey everyone, Gator Mom here. I'm coming to you today with a review of a product made by b.box. b.box was so awesome and sent me a box of a few different baby and kid products to review for you guys. And the first one that I want to review is their diaper caddy. And when I first opened the box, I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to use this particular caddy for, being that my youngest is going to be going into the potty training stages and we're not going to be needing to have diapers for much longer. But I loved the look and the overall feel of this caddy, so I wanted to find a purpose for it that would be useful around our house, since I could tell that the functionality of it was just going to be awesome as far as organizing things. So I decided to kind of repurpose it into an art caddy for my older two kids. I have a almost 7-year-old and an almost 5-year-old, and my son has a ton of homework after school. I wouldn't say a ton, but he is in first grade, so he's now entering into spelling words and math homework, and every night he has a reading log to complete. So we sit and do homework at our dining room table. So that is where this particular art caddy lives in our house. I have a credenza in my dining room that it sits on, and it has everything that we need for after school homework. So there's no running around the house looking for a pencil or a pencil sharpener or something of that nature. It's all right here in the caddy and ready for homework time. I also have in here a couple of preschool activity books for my daughter so that she can do something while I'm doing homework with the oldest. And then of course just some coloring books for the baby if he happens to be up in his chair and wants to color while we're doing homework. So I want to go ahead and get right in and show you what I have inside the diaper caddy, and then tell you how you can use it for the actual diaper caddy purpose. So I want to give you a good side view here of the caddy. It's very big. The construction of it is top notch. It's really thick quality. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart like some of the other diaper caddies on the market. It's definitely one of the nicer ones that I have seen. I also really like the middle divider here inside the caddy. You have this really strong handle, which makes it easy to move around the house depending on where we want to have this at, whether we move it into my son's room or into the living room or up on the bar. So just kind of depends, and I like that feature on there. On the front here, you have a nice sturdy drawer, which I decided to put all of our markers in. There's about 3 or 4 packs of markers in here, you guys. It fits a ton. The drawer is huge. So if you are using it, for example, for an actual diaper caddy, you can put cotton balls and Q-tips and things down here, small bottles of ointment that you don't want to get lost, or you could even put in here little extra mittens for the baby or little socks or booties that you want to have. This is a great caddy for those of you that possibly have like a 2-story home that the baby's room is upstairs and you need a diaper station downstairs. This makes a great alternative for that. So like I said, back to the art kit, I have my markers inside this drawer. And then when you enter the top of the kit, here on top you have this open section here, which I decided to just put this cute little tin that I think I picked up in the dollar spot at Target. My daughter loves cupcakes, so we had gotten that I think for our birthday or something one year. And inside there I just have 2 of these retractable pens with different colors. I have a bunch of different pencils, since that is primarily what my son uses for homework. And then I have a small little thing tucked down in here of Scotch tape. And then I have his pencil sharpener in here. And then behind this little mason jar, I have a pack of erasers, if those are needed. And then inside this little, it's kind of like a small mason jar, if you will. It is plastic, it's not glass, but I decided to put a bunch of crayons in here. My youngest and my daughter love to use crayons over the markers, but I like to have them both in here because they do go back and forth. So this is a great little jar for crayons, fits perfectly in there. And then back here in the back, you have this big middle section of the caddy, and it holds coloring books and paper and things of that nature perfectly. So back here in the back would be where you would put all of your diapers, or if you have burp cloths you want to store in here, or what have you. You could put a lot back here. I have it set as one big open part. It does come with the option of this removable divider, which is super fun because if you want to put taller things back here, say like baby powder or long tall bottles of lotion, things like that that maybe don't fit well in here or in this bottom drawer, you can actually use the divider to separate this big space into two. So you could put diapers on one side with possibly a couple of extra onesies, and then you can put your creams and powders on the other. So there's a lot of different ways you can use this caddy and for a lot of different purposes. So in the back here, like I had said, I'm using it to store a couple of different activity books and coloring books. Here in the front, I actually just have a little play pack coloring book my daughter's been using of Frozen, and then we have two of these little Dollar Spot from Target. Again, we love the Dollar Spot. Tons of good arts and craft stuff comes from there, but these are just regular lined notebook books that they like to draw with. I have a pack of construction paper. Then I have two little booklets of stickers in here. My youngest is actually the one that loves stickers. I can give him a sheet of these stickers and he's entertained for a good couple of minutes. So it's nice to have that option going into homework. And then paper clipped here is something that I always have in here, and it is my son's daily homework that he does. So every week he has a different list of spelling words that he is to do. So I have back here a bunch of blank writing paper that we practice those on every night after his nightly homework of math or reading or whatever he has. And then he just has his little what he's doing for the week. So I can read along with kind of what words he's doing, and then we can go over the definitions of those words. And then he also has attached here, which he's going to be bringing home this afternoon with him, is his reading log. So I will attach that to here, and it's just a little sheet that he fills out every night after he's done his nightly reading. So that stays perfectly right there in the caddy, so it's easy for my husband and I to find to do his homework. And then I just have a couple sheets of white paper, and then I have this little notebook that is just for practicing the letters and numbers. It's a nice writing pad there, so they like to use that. And then what I have, the remaining parts back here, I just have a bunch of coloring books. Ninja Turtle, I have Dora, Jake and the Neverland Pirates, a little Fisher Price, this little New York City coloring book from my recent trip up there, and then I have a bunch of preschool workbooks. This one is a math one, and then I have a couple of writing ones in here. And again, these come from the dollar section or the Dollar Tree usually. We go through these like crazy. And then I also have a little mini one, and then this is a counting connect the dots. And then I have this big thick preschool workbook that my daughter likes to work out of. This just has all tons of different types of activities. So it just makes it really nice for when I'm sitting down working on homework with my son. I can have that option of different things in here to entertain the younger two while we're all just sitting together doing it. So I hope you guys found this review helpful. Definitely check out the b.box website that I will link below for those of you that want to see the different colors that this caddy comes in, if you want to use it as an actual diaper caddy, or for those of you that maybe want to buy one for an art kit for your home. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.